Hello and welcome back to my stream. Last stream we started the A-frame cabin and did bags 1 through 7, and today we're going to do the rest of them 8 through I think it's 15. And this one again is it's like 2,082 pieces total. So let's start opening. Looks like bags 8 and 9 will be like the top, and 2 more pieces, and then the rest are like trees and etc. all around it. How has everyone been? I've been trying to pop into other people's streams and watch. Sometimes I just lurk. Has anybody tried the new Lego Insiders thing? I tried to do the treasure hunting, but I can't get it to work on my phone. Like, I'll click on it and it'll do like the loading, and it'll ask me, it'll say it can't have motion sensor, it needs motion sensor. So if you have any tips, I'd be more than welcome to try them. Move that over a little bit. As always, if you're interested in purchasing this set, I have the link in the info. I've been thinking about also maybe playing music in a low level of music in the background. So I've been researching that. And What was I going to say? I brain farted. Oh, that was it. I was also thinking about adding a third stream for the week, and that being like a smaller set, like the Brickheads or something, as well as then just chatting or listening to music, whatever, as I sort some Legos, because I have a ton that need to be sorted. They used to be sorted by color, and then that got messed up. But that's okay. I'm not overly upset about it because it was kind of hard to find things. They were all sorted by color, so if you were looking for any tiny pieces, it was immensely hard to find them in this tub of whatever. So I think I want to sort them by like type, size and type. So that would be like, I'd still have a Sunday stream and then maybe like a Tuesday and a Thursday. I'll put his body on his legs backwards. So I'd sort for a little bit and then build a small Lego set like Brickheads or just a smaller set. So here are our two new Lego Mini Peoples. Set them off to the side with our other ones. Okay. So it wants this piece now, and we'll just get down to it. Has anybody done anything interesting since Sunday? Last Saturday, I had gone to a local smallish book signing, and I got contacted Sunday night that I won a $20 gift certificate. You got like an entry basically for every book you bought there. I only bought 4, so, but I still won something. That's fun. Always love an excuse to go look at books and buy some more. Getting ahead of myself already. I'm barely started. Let me make sure I turn my phone. Nope. So I know there were quite a few Lego sets coming out in September. I'm most excited about Hogwarts, and it doesn't come out to the 7th, but I believe the pre-order, if you're a VIP or whatever they're calling it now, Insider, I believe you can buy it on the 1st. Like pre-order, it still won't ship till later, but I believe you can pre-order it on the 1st. If you're another streamer, even if it's not Legos, how do you go about having music in your stream if you have it? Do you just go on a YouTube and choose, ones you won't get in trouble for copyright for, or do you use maybe one of the extensions, whatever they use or call them in the Streamlabs thing? Okay, that's how that's coming along so far. It looks like we're building up to the piece the hole that will go around the staircase there. Oh, should be a treasure map pre-printed block. Yep. Oh, and another acorn one. So the weather here is not preparing for fall at all. Yesterday it was 100 with a real feel of like 114. It's crazy. It's been a long time since we've lived somewhere this warm, and I'm kind of over it already. I want to twist you. Oh well, I guess that's where he's staying. I think this is shaping up to be like a bed frame. Oh. No wonder it won't go on. I was trying to put it on backwards. Apparently, that's the feel for today. off with my finger. Anybody have anything exciting they're doing for the holiday next weekend? We're going to go camping, so we'll see how that feels. Hopefully it's cooler, at least even a little bit, next weekend than it has been this week. Okay, that's how that's shaping up. Kind of like the bedroom up in the loft. There's the other piece. Oh, there we go. Guess I just wasn't pressing quite right. Let's move this cut for a second. There we go. Okay. We used to live very close to a Lego store, and I don't think we do anymore since we've moved. Well, I guess even the last move, we didn't live terribly close to one. But when we lived in Virginia, we did live really close to one, and that was super nice. And then we visited the one at Mall of America, which was kind of cool. But I don't think we live near one anymore. I'll have to look it up. Turn. That's how the bed's shaped up there. And I guess like nightstands next to it. Okay, let's see. Two flats, and two. Okay, it's supposed to be like posts for the bed, basically. A window. There. second one of those. This step where they have the little box with the Legos you need for that piece, it's kind of blurry. Like the edges are a little blurry. Building up around the bed frame and the window, trying to get that one. So there we go. Okay, we're gonna. That's how this is coming along so far. I'm just gonna kind of set it up there for a second. So we move on to this next piece. Maybe like, well, it looks like maybe the other wall. Back down here, turn this around and put that right in there. So that's kind of how that looked. Okay. Oop. Turn it around, got it facing the wrong direction. Oop, these are like what they normally use as like roller skates. So let's see how they repurpose that in this set. This roller skate there. Okay, this next one has quite a few pieces. And again, this one's a little fuzzy, not nearly as fuzzy as the other one. Ooh, look, a tiny Lego man, like a Lego trophy. Okay. Trying to tell if the Lego man looks the same from the front and the back. I guess it looks slightly different, so we'll try that way. Like this. And like this. Okay. And then we'll put that. So this is kind of looking like a bookshelf. So I think I'll turn that Lego man around. Yeah. Okay. Now Maybe I put that on there. Okay, there we go. There we go. Just slightly. Okay, now we have like a pre-printed Lego with like a painting on it. Just gonna stick that right on top there. Oh, these are going to look like lamps, lanterns. Good catch. Okay, so that's how that wall went up on the outside, and on the inside, those little lanterns went right there, right here. Okay, we're gonna put these like this, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe that's the end of that bag 8, and I'm right. So this is how things are looking at the end of bag 8 there. This is the loft area. Bag 9 doesn't have a whole lot in it. I plan to get these little tray things I saw at Target to help hold these little pieces and whatnot. But that will have to wait till the next time I go to the store, which will probably be next week. Maybe this weekend. Depends on what else we do. It's a little dimmer in here. Normally it's brighter outside, but right before I started to stream, it got, of course, the sun went behind the clouds or whatever. I hadn't planned for that. Okay, we're working on the top part of this. Make sure I got it set up the right way. Oop, a spider. I'm not sure what number animal that is now. Okay, that looks about like they have it in the book. And this, and these two. Okay. I saw a streamer yesterday used a little hammer and lightly tapped to help get the blocks all sunk into each other. That was kind of interesting. Okay, let's move this. We need 2, 3, 1, 1, 1. Oh, that's the same. Yep. And yes. Okay. Let's see. The same guy I was talking about, Mr. Harrell. I'm not sure if I said that right or not. If I said your streamer name wrong, I'm sorry. But he's building Hogwarts, like the big Hogwarts. And now it made me want it again. I guess I never really stopped wanting it. But it was fun to watch. There's a lot of bags, like 40 bags in that one. Okay, there's that. Another set of those. I think I was going to say something else about his stream, but my brain farted. Okay. I just pulled that spider off. Okay. So that's how that's coming along on that side. Thank goodness there's no stickers in this one. I'm not a fan of stickers. I always feel like I don't get them on quite right. Like they're slightly crooked. Okay. Yes. Make sure I'm not accidentally bumping anything on the inside. I did. There we go. I'll check in a minute to make sure I put that back on right. not paying attention. So I think I can, yep, there we go. Plus the height of having nails sometimes. Because I can sometimes use them to get under things better than the Lego thing. There we go. I'm talking and getting ahead of myself, not paying attention. Okay, so that is how that's coming along. Before I go to the next page, make sure when I reattach that block, I get it right. Yes, I did. Okay. Did that. Okay. Oh, these look like binoculars. Oh, right here. Look like little binoculars. Oh, here we go. Okay. Just like little accents on the on and around the bed. All three of those pieces went over here. This little gemmy thing, the knob, and then the binoculars. Now I'll set that aside to build this next part. Again, this one's got quite a few pieces, so I'm going to gather those up all at once, so that way I'm not searching for them later. Okay, that's all those pieces. So this, and this, these, and one, and another. Let's try to line up all those. Oops. Okay, one of these, and one of these, and then one of these, and those all up again. Okay. It didn't say to line them all up, but my OCD likes it. Okay. And this. Oh, this is kind of like the rest of the smokestack from that thing downstairs. From whatever it is, whether it's the wood burning stove or whatever it is. But that's the piece that goes with it. Okay, it's a little compassy piece. One of those. Sticking to my fingers. Red and green. And clear. And a teacup. Ooh, and a little camera. Okay. Let's see. The camera on one of those. See if there's a... Oh, yeah, there is a specific spot, okay? And you in the front. And the red. Blue. And then the clear. So it's like a camera with a big lens. It's kind of cool. Pick this up so I get it at the right kind of spot. The teacup. I should probably put the compass on before the teacup, but that's alright. I got it to work. And then we have like a little plant on this side. So we have the little plant right there. And then the compass, the cup, and the large camera. Or the camera with the large lens, I should say. Okay. Okay. Gotta build. I'm gonna say a little plant, but I'm not entirely sure that it is a plant. Okay, so that's what we just built. Like I said, I'm not entirely sure it's a plant. Maybe like 2 birdhouses, like mini birdhouses. I don't know. But it wants it. Right. So right there, and you can see it kind of from that side. Okay. Oh, there's the little flame. Got like inside something else. Ooh, I've never seen them put the little, make a candle out of this thing before, but there we go. Okay, we just put those little blocks over there. And to review. And full view. Oop, it looks like the sun's trying to make a reappearance. Okay, make 2 of these. Oop, yeah, I did. Thought I was doing the wrong one for a second. Okay. This is now the stuff around the window. So here, okay, that's how that side looks now. Set that back up there now. Still visible, but out of the way. Okay, so this piece. This one, those little. So I binge watch TV. I can't even say I really watch it all the time, but it's on in the background. I'll read or, do other stuff while it's on, but I just like the background noise, even if I'm not watching it. Started watching a show called Evil. Has anybody else watched that? Seems pretty interesting. I'm liking it so far. This. 2 of these. I guess that's okay. Yep, that's how I want that to go. And this. One more step and then I will let you see how this is looking. Oop, and this is another one that looks like wood. I like the ones that look like wood. Oh, this looks like a little birdhouse. Kinda, oop. I knew I was gonna accidentally flop something off. At least it was only one thing. Not sure how they wanted that cut. Okay, yeah, with it facing out. Okay, that's. Hello, Kevin. This is how this side shaped up. That's cute. The little birdhouse there. Okay, now we're going to work across the top here. these kind of like triangle pieces. How are you today, Kevin? Grab two different types, but that's okay. I needed both types. So, yes. I'm going to do from this side first because I don't want to mess that up. Okay, let's see if I do this right or if I miscalculate. Good. We are chugging through the first full week of school, and they're picking clubs and stuff like that, so we'll see how that goes. I know my daughter wants to do art club, but she also found an archery club and a book club, so we'll see if any of them are on the same day, and then she's got to choose which one. Okay, that's kind of how they got that looking. And they want to put it like this. Okay. Move all those little pieces out the way. So that's it attached to this. Yeah, they started back last Tuesday. So they went like 4 days. But you know, the first 2 days, they're not really doing anything. I don't even really think they did anything really the whole week. So this is like their first real week of doing stuff. You know, you gotta have all the things signed and that you acknowledge how that teacher grades or that they have all the things they need for that class. Okay, so this is it for the cabin. It looks like we're going on to making like the walls here that'll hold on there. Yeah, it's going smoothly so far, except this week has been like really hot. So Monday my daughter missed the bus because they wouldn't let them stand outside and wait for the bus in the heat, which is great, except then even though they said all the kids had to sit down in the cafeteria, they didn't actually make them sit down. So then half the kids missed their bus because they couldn't get outside to get on their bus when it was called. So yesterday they actually made all the kids sit down so that people could then get out when they needed to. Okay, there's 2 bag 10s, so this will be a big segment. So there's 1 bag 10. And a second bag 10. Yes, overall it's pretty big. Let's see if it tells me on here. It was one of the ideas. So you can go to Lego Ideas, and people will put up their own designs they came up with, and you can vote for them, and this was one of those. So they've got to get to like, I think it's 100 supporters, and then 500 supporters, and then 1,000, and then 5,000, and then 10,000. And I think after 10,000, they become, like they go into another pool, and then of all the ones in that quarter that made 10,000, then Lego like narrows it down from there, and then you can vote again to like the final 10 or whatever. It's not completely 100% how it winds up. But it says this one, when it's supposed to be done, is about 11 inches tall and 17 and a half like long width, side to side. But this is one of those where people voted to get it made, and they're pretty cool. I mean, I don't lack that kind of creativity though. I can follow directions all day long, but I don't think I'm creative enough to like make a design. But there's a program you can use. I think it's on a page called Bricklink. You can download basically a Lego designer program, so you can mess around with the bricks and like digital bricks, you know, and see how they stack and then figure out what you want to make to it. Sorry, I keep seeing a bug and I'm trying to figure out if that bug is inside or outside, because it doesn't look like it want the type of bug I want inside. Let's just hope it's really outside, or that it doesn't move if it's inside. Okay, so yes, this looks like the walls that are going to go down the side here, and it just wants you to build both of them right off the bat. So my best attempt at building both of them so I don't have to go all the way back and start again. I like going on Lego Ideas and voting for all the different, you know, all the different sets that people come up with that I like. Plus, it makes me feel like I'm involved in the process, even if really I'm not. Oh, nope. Already messing up. Yeah, that's pretty much the extent of my creativity too. Like, oh, I'll add more flowers here or move this a little bit there, but I don't think I possess the capabilities to start from scratch and come up with like more than the little kids do, where they just make a house out of every single block. That's pretty much the extent of my creativity with Legos. But it's fun to see what other people can come up with. Like, I have some of the bigger cars, like the Vespa, and I call it the Luigi, but it's the Fiat and stuff. And I'm like, man, I could never imagine what kind of Legos it would take to wind up with that kind of a shape, where it actually looks like smooth and looks like a bumper. I could never, it would not turn out anywhere near. Okay, so that's how these sides are shaping up so far. They're short. Do both. Another one. Right, everyone, there are some that are so common they're almost in like every set, and then I'll come upon one I've never even seen before, and I'm like, Is this a new one that they specifically like made a mold of for this Lego set? Or has this been used in a ton that I haven't built, so I haven't seen it before? But I do like how they repurpose the shapes in other sets. Right, and I think that's what the program is for. So you don't literally have to have every type of shape. You can do it digitally and then order those pieces to make it. Like, kind of like a drafting program for Legos. Yeah, I think, like I said, I think it's on a website called Bricklink. It's a program you can download, kind of like I said, like a drafting program almost. So you don't physically have to have every shape and size and color of a piece, but you can build it in there digitally, and then at the end, if you like it, you could order the pieces like Pick-a-Brick style, you know? You order just the pieces you need. At least I think that's how it works. Don't quote me. I could be completely wrong. Oop, did I miss a step? I think I missed a step. Okay. Oh, I did. I missed this one down here. Okay. Okay, now I'm where I should be, stepwise. And I will show you how they are coming along as soon as I finish the step on this side. Okay, they both look exactly the same because there's one for each side, but that's how they're coming along. It's amazing how like one step you need like 12 pieces to complete, and the other they're like, and please place these 2 pieces here. Okay, step done. That's kind of what happened with this one. The last one was like 8 pieces, and this one is like, done. When we lived in Virginia, we were real close in Woodbridge. There was a Lego store in that mall, and that's how it was. When you walked in, they kind of had like pre-built, of course, you know, in the display windows, one somebody at the Lego store built to display a set, and then they'd have like almost like a Pick-a-Brick, but it was just with Lego minifigures, like you could create your own minifigure, and then there'd be like other pre-builts through the store, but the back wall, kind of like behind the registers, because it was more like a kiosk for the register, so you could walk back it but not technically be behind the registers. The whole wall was like tubes with all the different types of Legos that you could pick a brick. So that was cool. Like, if you knew you lost a piece, it wasn't that the Lego didn't send you the piece, but you had lost it, or you're like, I bet this, modular building I made would look really cool with this kind of light on the outside, like you wanted to modify it. You could go buy those bricks just for that piece. Or for like, I don't know how much it was, you could buy a tube essentially of all different kind of sorts. Some people will do it with like the odd shaped ones like stars and stuff like that you don't get in a lot of sets. Yeah, I think almost everyone has it, because when we went to the Mall of America, not this summer, obviously last summer, they had a kind of a wall there like that too, where you could just pick, different size containers, pick a brick style. You could choose from whatever in the wall, and as long as it fit in that container, when you filled up the container, it was whatever price. This little girl doesn't want to stay. Okay. But yeah, I like that idea, because you could modify sets you already have with like other things. Yes. I've only done like 3 bags, so I'll probably be on for at least another hour to 2 hours. Hi, Cass. Yeah, I'll be on for like another hour to 2 hours, I think. Let's see. Okay. Thanks for popping in, even if you can't hear me. Oop. Oop. Getting ahead of myself. Okay. Let me type for Kaz. Okay. Hopefully that helped you, Cass. Sorry, we do what we must to be able to chat with people. Okay. Okay. So, that's how that step wound up looking like on the one. Now I gotta do the other. Okay, Kevin. I know, the adult stuff sucks. Okay, now let me gather the stuff for this next step. It probably would be going faster if I just built one and then went back and built the other, but I hate flip-flopping the pages like that, so I'm trying to build both sides at the same time because it said build two, so I just went ahead. Usually this isn't as much of an issue because the pieces are smaller that you're building two of, but on this one, obviously, since they're both sides, they're huge. Okay, so that's this step, and I'm pretty sure they're going to go on this way in the end. Okay, now we're flipping. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ah, there you are. 10. Okay, and then 4. Please be on the outside, Mr. Bug. Okay, here's the back where it got some stabilizing pieces and pieces that'll help where it rests. Let's get the other one done up. Okay, some more stabilizing pieces. at least these pieces feel kind of flat. Sometimes you flip them over and it does not feel level, and so when you're pushing blocks in, it constantly feels like you're gonna pop something off and it's gonna go flying across the room. At least to me, anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Ooh, 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I did make it too many. Okay. They set up like that. Okay, that's the way the back is looking now with all those stabilizing pieces. Okay, flip them again, back to the outside. Okay, I'm not going to bother counting these out because this is the last step in the bag, so I will just try to pull out as needed which items. Okay, so that's how this side has turned out. Now I need to do it again with this side. again the other side. So they look exactly the same. And now we are on to bag 11. And bag 11, instead of having like 2 big bags, has these kind of 2 mediums and a small. And if I was really guessing, it would be like these bags are exactly the same, one for each side, and then the small bag is just like those tiny pieces that need to be used for each step. So I'm just gonna kind of spread that out. Okay, and we're gonna continue on. It's a good thing I tried to make them both at the same time, since we're still not done. Okay. Otherwise, I'd be flipping back sections. Seven and 8. Okay. Oh, there's one. These little ones that look like chairs, seats, whatever. Oh, there's another one, and there's another one. Okay, and then a bunch of windows. 4. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Ooh, if I can get them up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh. And 8. There we go. Okay. Come on, windows. Ooh. I don't know about anybody else, but I hate doing a ton of these windows. My thumb hurts after a while trying to get it to slap into place. And I have to do 4 sets of 4, so 16 windows. Hopefully there won't be, I don't see anything any else of them, so hopefully this will be it. It's not as bad on the bigger windows, but on these smaller ones, they don't always go in very easily. Okay. 4 more to do. Okay, that's all the windows snapped in. Now we gotta build the tops of the windows. Okay, last one. Okay. Okay, so that's how these windows turned out. And it wants us to slide them in. Oh, there we go. That takes a little finesse. Okay, so that's how they slide in there. And I'll try to show you on a better, this way. You kind of gotta, try this one. There we go. So you gotta angle it just right. There we go. Make sure I'm holding them right so then I don't get them all confused. Okay. A ton of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 1. 2 and 2. Okay. Three. 2 and 3. Short and a short, long. Long, short. Okay, that's how that step turned out. Kind of adding siding across. This side, or this step, is kind of the same. So I'm not going to bother sorting out the amount because it's just a ton. I'll try to do at the same time. Nope. These. Okay. Then long and long. Okay. Oop. Kevin, she's at work. I don't think she can have sound. I don't know whether, like, she's not allowed to have headphones or whatever, but I'm pretty sure she's not allowed to have sound. She said last time she didn't have headphones or whatever. Wow, holy crap. Thank you so much. Sorry, I'm a little blind. G Monkey, and then is that like race spaceport? Is that how it's supposed to be pronounced? And Astro, and wow, you guys, thank you so much. This is crazy. I've never had a raid on my channel. You guys, thank you so much. Wow, this is amazing. Oh my god, thank you so much. Hello everybody. Hi. Wow, I've never had this many people or even like a single raid. Hello to everybody that's new. I'm sorry if I pronounce your name wrong. Oh, Cass, thank you so much. I'm still so new. I've only done about, I don't know, I'd say 10 things. And my husband's the one who encouraged me to do it. He used to stream. He needs to get a new graphics card, so that's why he isn't streaming right now. But he's like, you love to build the Legos. Just get on there and build them on a stream. So I've only done maybe a dozen, but thank you so much for all the new people. Hello. Hello everyone and welcome. I know my setup isn't exactly the best, but we're still working. So this is how this side is coming along. And I'm building kind of both sides of the A-frame at the same time. Yes, thank you to all the new people. Wow, 38 viewers. That's the most I've ever had. Like, ever. Even if you add up, like, the ones that you get after you're live. Thank you so much. Hello, everybody. I'm trying to keep up with the chat, so if I miss your comment, I'm sorry. Hello. Feel free. I'll try to keep up with everybody's comments. If you comment, I'm sorry. Also, if you have any tips, feel free to share. Oh, did I miss a spot? I did. I turned the page when I got excited. Yes, welcome to all the raiders. Oh, nope. I've been building for 4 or 5 years, but I just started streaming what I'm building. I've probably, I don't know, probably only done 10 or 12 streams so far. But I have quite a few sets all around the house. Sorry, I'm always cold when I start the stream, and then halfway through I'm sweating. Or really warm anyway. Yeah, I've only done maybe 10 or 12 streams so far, but I've been building for probably like 5-ish years. Thank you. Does anybody have like a favorite? I love the Harry Potter like collection, so I have a lot of those, almost all of them. And then I like second to that, like the modular buildings and like the bigger cars, not the speed champions, but like the bigger cars. Well, my kids loved Legos, when they were little, and then my husband got into like building the speed ones, and then COVID hit, and I was like, man, and they came out with the bookstore one where it's like the bookstore and then like the townhouse next to it, and I love reading, hence book loving builder, and so I built that one, and then it just spiraled out of control and became an addiction. My husband likes the city and like the speed champions. He's got a ton of those, the smaller cars. I guess they're really like the city size too, I guess. But I love the modulars too. I have a bunch of the modulars. In fact, on New Year's, I sat there, refresh, so that I could get the jazz club. I haven't tried any of the new Dreams, though. Oh, that's so cool. I bet that looks really neat. The photography to go along with it. I'll have to check out your page, and if you have the photography up, that's so cool. I'm not creative that way. I can sew, I can take a pattern, like a fabric pattern, and make dresses that twirl out and stuff like that, but I'm not artistic in drawing and photography and stuff like that. Sewing is pretty much just following a pattern. I can't make a pattern to save my life, but if I find one and like download it and print it out, I can follow it. I think of it as just following instructions, which I'm good at. I can make my own simple-ish patterns, but that's about it. Nothing crazy. Okay, this is how those sides have turned out. Sorry. It was dim, and then the sun came back out. Okay, and they're both exactly the same. Okay, make sure I got these windows the buildings the right way. Yes, I got this at the end of April. So my husband was military and he retired. Oh, so feel free to see if any are out there. I will check out their content. Anyway, my husband retired from the military, and the way they do it, when a military member retires, they get everybody in it, like, he served his full 20 years. But the way they do it is that that person buys every person in their family a gift as a thanks of supporting them during their career. And this was my gift from him during his retirement ceremony. My daughter got the Slytherin house banner set, and my son got the panda set from Minecraft. So everybody at the retirement ceremony was pretty... I thought it was funny that everybody got Legos. It has been patiently waiting until I felt more comfortable streaming. Oh, well, congratulations to you too. I know my husband was calm, so it was fairly easy. He didn't go deployed a lot. The places he worked, he couldn't deploy. Like, his job there was more important. They couldn't train people up to go. So he mostly stayed home. So that was a bright side for us. He wasn't constantly, like, going deployed or anything. And I know that's different for everyone. Some people's husbands are always deployed. Mine was always home. Okay, let's try to get this on here correctly. If I can figure it out. It goes by fast. Probably in about between 6 and 8 years left, he was like, I'm going to start counting down. And so he did. He started counting down how long he had left. And and he was like, okay, I only have a little bit of time left. I will suggest, though, that your husband definitely tries to do his VA stuff, because I think it's now either 6 months or a year before you get out, you can start doing your VA stuff. So definitely get on that. Otherwise, it can take forever, because I guess with the new system, they have to, if you do it while you're still in that last time frame, they have to have your VA claim by the time your retirement date comes up. So definitely make sure he checks that out. So this is how it looks with the walls attached. No problem. Hey girl, you can feel free, or guy, girl, whichever. I'm sorry. I know it's hard to tell what people are. But definitely you can whisper me, or I guess that's what they call messaging on here, and I will gladly give you tips. And make sure he goes to all, I forget what the class is called now. But you can go like as many times as you want before you get out. There's a bunch of classes. And because it's hard, you can never gather all that information they're trying to give you in one time. I think it's called TAPS, like TAPS. You can go a bunch of times. Okay, him. Okay, like I said, they can go a bunch of times before they get out. So I think my husband wound up going like 4 times. But you can go as many times as you need to. There's just so much information they give you in that. I know, and there's still more to go. There's more like outside things to it. So, we're on to bag 12. And we're going to be working like on the outside of the cabin. I put the link in my, like the build description, title description, whatever. So definitely click on it. I loved this one. As soon as they put pictures out of it, I was excited. And it's not, I mean, I don't want to say it's cheap, like inexpensive, but it's definitely not one of their like crazy expensive sets. I want to say it was like, now I'm confused if it was $120 or $180. But if you have VIP points, then you can use that too. Listen, I feel you. The new Hogwarts set's coming out, the Gringotts Bank. I want it so bad, but $430 is a lot of money when I'm broke. Okay, so the next set, or next part we're going to work on, it looks like a little grassy area with trees, and it'll have a canoe. Oh, come on. Okay, that's how that's coming along so far. Kind of like, looks a little like shore and water. That's what I have to do sometimes too, put away a little bit here, a little bit there for the more expensive sets. Which is why I don't have, I have like all the little sets of Harry Potter that you can link together to make like a bigger set. But I don't have the big one because that was just too much money. Come on, where are your other humps? I hate when you're looking for a piece and you're like, I know this is just right in front of my face, but you can't seem to see it. Happens to me all the time. Sometimes I just have to like stop looking for it. Oh yes, a car is definitely more important than more Lego sets. Sure I didn't accidentally leave it in the bag. Nope. Okay. So then it's here and oh, there it is. As soon as I stop looking for it. Yes, Kaz, definitely more important. And I've been there and done that. In fact, I still save up for stuff. Oop, nope, this way. Okay, just a regular green dot. Okay. Nope, one too far out. There we go. I think that's right. Okay, that's how the set's coming along now. And this piece and this piece. I'm currently saving my pennies to upgrade the way I stream, like my setup. I have a computer that my husband's looking to upgrade to help me, but you know, you gotta have money to upgrade it. So, but we have the shell and a lot of the pieces, and then it'll just be from there. That's how that's looking. Let's see. My favorite build so far. Oh, that's a hard one. There's tons I love. I guess it'd be a tie-up between the big Hedwig. You know what I'm talking about? He's sitting on top of the books. And I have the typewriter. I love the typewriter. It had so much like detail inside that you had to do to get it to actually work. Like for the keys to move up and down, and for the roller to like move over and then have to push back. That was definitely one of my favorites. I loved that it was so, like, that it was functional. I mean, obviously you can't type for real on it, but I love that it was still functional. It moved. Oh, there you are. What about you? What's one of your favorite builds? I know. Could you imagine that though? How would they get it to type for real with like ink? I mean, it would be cool if it did, but it's like a how would that work kind of a situation. Okay, not you. I'm always interested in what other people's favorite builds are, or, you know, just sets they liked. Okay. Hopefully I'll see you back. I know chores are my least favorite, but I get most of them done like right after I drop the kids off at school, or at the bus stop, I should say. Thank you. Good luck with your chores. Okay, what's this? I know, that's why I do mine right in the beginning, but it doesn't always, or why I try to. It doesn't always actually turn out that I get to do them right at the beginning of the day. Sometimes other things get in the way, and so then I have to do them later. Okay, where are you, little green flat thing? Ah, there you are. I don't mind laundry, but the folding is going to be a 7 to 10 business day deal. Okay, here's how that's coming along. It does help that as the minions have gotten older, they have taken on some of the chores in order to be able to do other things. They take on a chore. So that has been nice. Okay. Into you. Okay. 2 more steps, and then I will show everybody how this is coming along. Oh, another animal. I don't know what kind it is, though. But I know there's supposed to be an otter in this set, so maybe this is the otter. Which would make sense, because we're kind of in like a watery section, so it would make sense if it's the otter. Ooh, come on. So, okay. So again, this is how this is looking. And I will be sure to, I always try to follow people back if they follow me. So I will definitely get on here before I forget and follow people back. Where are we going? Sorry, I know I stopped, but I want to remember to follow people. Otherwise, I might forget. Okay. Okay, I think I followed everybody back who followed me. Thank you again so much. It means so much to me that everybody rated in like that. You have no idea. And I try to watch people back, even if I just lurk. I'm a lurker. Okay, now we're working on this little rock thing. Okay, we're gonna slide that rock in there then. Oh, now we got a frog. I think when I was reading in the beginning about the set that there's supposed to be like 11 animals in it or something like that. So I've been trying to point out as I find them. And I think they even counted like the butterflies as animals, but it doesn't matter to me. I like all the little details. Okay, there. Whoop. Almost lost my plant. Okay. This leaf here. Got a leaf on the top. Then a frog. Leaf and the plant. Okay. So that's that with all the little kind of finishing touch pieces, I would say, on there. Okay. Now I get some more finishing touch pieces. Okay. Let's see. Green on top white. Here. And here's like a little mushroom type thing. At least I would call it like a mushroom. Okay, now we're building, I would say like the base for a tree, maybe the start of a tree. So 2, 2, 2, and 2. Okay. Yeah, I would say this is like the base for a tree here, and then 2 slightly taller mushrooms. Okay, so that's how this finished out at the end of bag 12. Bag 13 doesn't really have much at all. It's just this little bit. So I'm going to say it's probably just like parts of the tree, like the trunk of the tree and such, probably. It looks like there's a Lego on the floor. That's not surprising at all. I've been trying to keep up with any comments, so if I missed yours, I'm so sorry. But I think Hello, Richard. Giveaway? What's that? Maybe I have my sound turned off. Oh, I do. Shame on me. I missed it because I had my sound off. I'm not sure what that does. I'm so sorry. Hi, Becca Bubbles. Thank you for coming, and thank you for Shipwreck Builder for sending another person my way. I'm fairly new to streaming. I've only done about a dozen, but thank you for everybody who's come today. It's so exciting. This is like the most people I've ever had on my stream live, and pretty close to just in general having views total on a video. My videos only stay up for a week right now because I'm not affiliate or anything like that. So I do export them to my YouTube, and it's the same name, Book Loving Builder. So previous videos, you know, I think there's only this, and then there'll be 2 other videos on there. All my other ones are also on my YouTube. So if you want to check out past builds I've done. Sorry, I needed to take a drink. You can find them there. I think I tagged or put a link for my Pinterest too. I always put sets I build up on the Pinterest. So if you wanted to go back and find them, or other ones that I haven't even that I've built that I haven't streamed, I've put links for them up there too. So thank you to everyone once again, all the new people, all the first time chatters and new friends, and follow Becca Bubbles back. I've been trying to do it as people follow me, so I don't forget or miss anyone. Okay, so we're on bag 13, and I think this is going to be trees to go with this little part, which will connect to the A-frame. And if you're lurking, that's great too, because I'm a lurker. I lurk a lot. Okay. And I'm still fairly new to streaming, so if you have any tips or anything really, don't hesitate to let me know. Try to make sure I have this where people can see. I put these 2 down here. Okay, and now we're going to build 2 like trunks and such of trees. Now you and you. Oh, not black. Brown. And I'm still learning how to do stuff on my streams, like shouting people out and whatnot. So sorry if it takes me a second to do that. I'm still figuring stuff out. Okay. And that's what step I was on. Okay, there. That's, yes, this step. Now this step. I guess that's close to how they have it in the book. There we go. Okay. Two red pieces. Thanks for the follow. Is it Jericho? So if I butcher your username, I'm so sorry. I'm horrible at them sometimes. Okay. More branches coming up for these trees. There we go. I can't thank all the new people enough and the people who sent them this way. Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. I would do a shout out for you, Kaz, but I'm not quite sure how to do that yet on stream. Normally my husband helps, but he's busy at work today. But yes, I'll do a verbal shout out for Kaz. Be sure if you're not following her that you go follow her. She is fantastic. I assume because it says princess that it's a girl. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. Okay, let's put all our branches on our trees. All the people who rated over, this is probably like made my whole week, maybe my month. Okay, here's our little, there's all the skeleton trees for now. They got no leaves. Make sure I'm holding these right so I get kind of where they want, the direction they want them in, correct. Now that they got leaves on it, or branches, it's kind of hard to hold both at the same time. Toot toot. And some more branches. We got another butterfly in this pack as well. That's how these trees are looking. Okay, so now we're going to put those trees on here. This one here. And this one like this. So that's how those two have gone on there. Now we just have a couple pieces left. We gotta make a lantern. And hang it from this tree. Okay, and then apparently I went wrong somewhere. Like that. Oh, there we go. And I think kind of the same way with this one. Nope. Went for a little ride. Okay. There we go. Okay, that puts us on to bag 14, which looks like it'll probably just be the leaves of the trees. Attaching the leaves. Does anybody else have the big giant tree house? I have that one, and the least favorite part of it for me was putting on all those branches and getting them angled just right. Anybody else have that one? I mean, it was an amazing set to build. I loved it so much. But the leaves were definitely my least favorite thing to do on it. Okay. Oh, it says we're going to do this 5 times. So, try to get all 5 leaves. Okay. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And these leaves for this step, they're kind of a goldish color. It's kind of a unique color. I don't think I've really seen this color in the leaves before anyway. I've probably seen it in other pieces, but not the leaves. They're usually, you know, yellow or red or green. And I've seen several shades of green, but I've not seen this kind of goldish color. Yes, or I'm just gonna say Binda. Sorry if that's I'm not saying it right. But yes, I'm loving the leaves in this set. They're a different color than they normally are. Yeah, I'm liking how different they are. Well, thank you, and thanks again to Zach and thank you for sticking around. You could have just waited in and then left, but thank you for sticking around and watching some. It's a fun set. I've had it for a couple months and it's just been sitting there. And then I was like, well, I want to stream it, but I want to become more comfortable streaming, if that makes sense. Oh, you're so lucky to get in before the store opens. That's amazing. Ooh, I'm jealous. Okay, put that one. I got this the day it came out, like on the website, like I ordered it the day it came out, but then you have to wait for it to come. Okay, so this is how these leaves turned out. So let me try to show you better. And now we're going to put them all on this tree. And sorry if it looks weird. I keep looking out my window because I am not a bug person, and I cannot tell if this bug is outside on the window or inside, and it's gonna come get me. And it looks spiderish, and those are definitely no-go in my book. So I keep looking out the window hoping that it's outside. Oh, Kaz, it's a big deal to me. I'm still so new. I'm so appreciative of anybody who comes and watches and sticks around. I know my setup currently is not the best, so I'm appreciative of anybody who sticks around. And I know everybody could go watch somebody who's got their stuff more together, is more established as far as streaming goes. So I'm so appreciative of anybody who sticks around and watches. Okay, we're gonna do 3 of this one. Make sure I got it all set up right. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Yes, time does definitely fly. It doesn't seem like this set came out that long ago, but it has been that long. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Technically I got it when it came out, but it was set aside for my husband to give to me when he retired. So I technically didn't get it till April, the end of April, but I had already had it. I just didn't build it. And then we were going to move, so I didn't want to build it and then have to be another set to, figure out how to secure in the move. So I've had it since it came out, but not technically. Smooshed out. Okay. And that's how these leaves turned out. And okay, more on this tree. Okay. Oh yes, it was hard to hold back. I really wanted to build it like right away too, but I didn't want to have to try to figure out how to save it in the move, like how to protect it. I already had so many others. I was like, let's not add another one on there to figure out how to. Yeah, I did this in 2 streams, so because it kind of worked perfectly because they had the 2 books. So I was like, well, I'll just break it right where the books end. I'll do one book in one stream and the other book in a second stream. So it was like a perfect breaking point. Okay, there's those on that one. Okay, and this, yep, we're still going to build 2, so I'll try to get everything. Where did you go, Mr. Stem? I have the Range Rover to build too. I'm super excited about that one. Maybe it didn't want me to. I think that'll be my next one that I do multiple streams, will be the Land Rover. I love those kind of the big cars. Sometimes getting these tree branches through is hard. Okay. Okay. Okay, and that's the top of that tree. I either missed a bunch of yellow ones or have a bunch extra. Oh, I talking and I skipped the yellow ones on these three. Okay. My brain does not want to cooperate, so I'll just take it off and do it real quick. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Okay, now we are on the final bag, and we have, oops, as I throw it at myself, a little canoe. I thought this was cool that they put a canoe in this set. Yeah, I opened up the box and I'm dumping all the bags out and I'm like, oh my god, there's a literal canoe. I love how, I just like it. Okay, so spread these pieces out in an attempt to try to make them easier to find. Okay, so we have a little crate. Need 2 life jackets. Which, by the way, yes, they look just like real life jackets. I can't. It seems like the last 5 sets I built, they've used whips in like different ways. Like you just think like Indiana set, okay, whips, but they've been in like every set. I was like, okay, apparently I never realized how many sets had whips in them. Yes, they were inside the canoe for me too. Okay, we have what looks like a little water bottle and then the life vest in here. And then we're going to set that. Make sure I got it on the back of the trees there. Kind of right there. Set the canoe to the side for a minute though, so I don't. Okay, again, 5 leaves. Maybe people kept losing them because, yeah, mine were inside that piece because we had the canoe and then like a couple other pieces and then those whips. And it threw me and I was like, why are these like, you know, normally they'd be in a bag with like the little pieces. So it did throw me. If I wouldn't have been like paying attention, I would have just thrown them out or they could have fallen to the floor like they did with you and I would have never seen them. I think that happened to me. It wasn't a whip piece, but when I built the Vespa, I lost one of the little pieces that you use to connect to make the helmet, like to hold like the goggles, what it would be like one of the side connecting pieces, and I had to contact them because I was like, I don't know where it went. It just whoop, and it was gone. I felt bad because technically I lost it, but I don't ever remember seeing it either, so maybe it was just one that didn't come in. Every once in a while, you're bound to find one that's missing like one piece. Um, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Since some other people have come in, has anybody tried the new, because they got rid of VIP and now you're a Lego Insider, the treasure map part? I have tried it, but I can't get it to work. It keeps telling me like I need to use motion sensors even though I have approved the camera on my phone. I even tried it on my tablet and it wouldn't do it either. Anybody been successful with that? I thought about turning off permissions for my browser and then getting it to ask me again. I've been able to scan manuals, but not when you go to the Lego website and you click Insiders and then you choose Treasure Hunt. I've not been able to get it to work on my phone. Do you have the app? Like, are you doing it on the app? Because I know my husband has the app where you scan and collect all your manuals, but I have not got the treasure hunt thing to work. Okay, I was like, maybe it's me, maybe I did something wrong, but if it's not really working well for others, then... But I know I have to scan a bunch of ones that I've done lately into the app, because that seems to be how it goes. We scan a bunch, and then we don't scan for a while, and then you scan a bunch and don't. So I'm going to take his phone tonight and scan a bunch, because, we just share one Lego VIP. That way all the points we're acquiring by buying stuff build up into one spot instead of having to try to build up on two. But yeah, I thought maybe it was just me with the treasure hunt thing not working. Maybe I was doing something wrong, or maybe my phone's old. Who knows? But yeah, I'm going to take his phone tonight when he gets home and scan a bunch of the ones I've done recently and see how many points it gives me. I was hoping to have enough points to get like $100 off when the Gringotts comes out because it's so expensive, but I don't right now. But who knows, maybe if I scan enough QR codes, I'll have enough then. Oh yeah, then it'll accumulate fast, because I know there's a bunch we haven't scanned. That's great. Okay, so that's how these leaves turned out. Now, I've got to put them on here. Okay. I don't know, like, how far back. And I mean, I know he has the app and we try to scan it because sometimes you can't remember. Like, he likes to build the speed cars. So we try to keep up somewhat with the scanning because otherwise he can't remember which ones he has and which ones he doesn't. Okay, I will definitely go through all the sets, all the ones and see. Okay, I will definitely see how many points I can acquire then. Yeah, I know some are like the small ones don't have QR codes. Some of the small ones and like seasonal ones. I know they don't always have QR codes. I did the Hedwig pencil thing, and I'm not sure if that one has one or not either. It's like the pencil holder and like the little you could probably put like a picture in there in the other thing that it comes with. I'm not sure that that one had a QR code either. But I know I did the bunny, the promotional one they gave for free when you bought so much. It was the bunny in the flower pot. It didn't have a QR code either. I wonder how they decide that, like which ones are gonna and which ones aren't. Maybe it's just based on the size. Yeah. I guess they figure just because it's so small, it doesn't need to have like a proper instruction booklet. Just a quick folded up piece of paper, and then they don't give it a QR code. One, two, three. I know. I wish just for the sake of the free points or whatever that they would give everyone a QR code, but they do what they want or how they want things. And overall, I mean, it's not a bad deal. And I don't know about you, but sometimes I worry about pushing too hard on these leaves and that I'm just gonna break it. Like these kind of softer plastic ones. I'm always afraid I'm gonna break one or bend it. You know, like make it misshapen because I pressed too hard. Yeah, like most of them are pretty sturdy. It's just these leaves I worry about. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Overall, I don't really worry about pretty much any of the pieces. It's just these leaves. I'm so afraid I'm going to break one or it's going to be misshapen by the time I'm done. I can do 2 more. There we go. And that's how these leaves turned out. Okay. Okay, we have this one. Sometimes trying to figure out which pole they want it hooked onto the tree can be interesting. I have a fly who will not go away. Go away, Mr. Fly. I will show you what this one turned out like in just a second. I attached the first one, I didn't think about it. Okay, that's how those little leaves turned out. They're going at the top of the tree there. And then we need the tippy top over here. It's gonna go right up top there. So that's how those two trees turned out. Now we have paddles and a little bird. I have to turn it to me so I can get these in there, right? The paddles are gonna go in that little barrel that was put on earlier. And I write down there, and then the bird is, I guess it's really just kind of put them right there. Now it has the canoe turned upside down. There we go. Oh, there we go. Across those, I wondered how those were gonna be for. Okay, now let's turn this towards me so I pay attention and get this on there right. Move my... Yes, I kept wondering what they were going to be for. I thought maybe at first, like it was going to be like part of the tree, like how the tree connected, but then it showed that it wasn't. Now, I don't know about you, Binda, or, yeah. But I didn't like how easily this, like with the logs and this, how easy they had it, like it wasn't really connected. So I swapped out one of the blue pieces for one of those black ones that clips in so that it would actually clip in and not just be kind of so loose off. And I don't have another extra one here, so give me 1 second. Grab my bowl of extras. There's one. But they just have those blue pieces and they come off so incredibly easy, almost like it's not connected. So I swapped mine out for one of those little tiny black ones. Right, I didn't like how loose it was. And I know they do that because they want you to be able to do it a couple different ways. But I didn't like how easy it was to just come off. I know I just knocked this one off trying to pin it on there. But yeah, so I swapped it with one of those black pieces that gives like a better connection. So yeah, they show you a couple different ways in the back of the book there that you can choose to connect it. But this is how I'm going to leave mine. So I just yes, I'm going to leave mine like this though. And I love the back, how they have like the shower on the back of the cabin. And I'm not sure how everybody else does their people, but I just kind of find a place, inside, outside, whatever, and I stick my little minifigures on, and then they kind of live there forever. So I'm gonna set, well, in my, her in the rocking chair and him down here talking to the little squirrely. Yes, I don't know if you've done the Hocus Pocus set or seen it, but the details in that one are just amazing. I loved all the details in there. In fact, I keep meaning to, and then I keep forgetting about it, to try to do it with my camera, so that do like a stream or a mini stream or part of a stream, whatever, with my camera, so that you can see the better details inside the Hocus Pocus house. But I loved the inside. It was just so much detail. But yeah, so this is the back of the cabin. You can kind of see it looks like the water heater and some other, like a generator maybe, but then it looks like in the middle, like it's got a shower and a towel and a little like soap holder with a piece of soap on it. I love that, like the little details and like the smokestack coming out of the back of the cabin. I really liked that. Kind of do that and see if I can find anybody else who's rating so that I can pay it forward. Sorry, just a minute. I'm using my laptop, so my cable got stuck on the books that I'm using to prop it up some. Sorry about that. A little everywhere. Okay, so I'm still learning how to do everything, so I don't know if anybody else, if somebody knows of another channel that's live right now, I can shift everybody there, but I am not sure. This. Sorry. Okay, so probably don't want to stream or raid that way then. I'm just trying to pay it forward. Okay, now I just do /raid and then her name, right? nope. That's all right. I'm not sure if I did that right or not, but I did it to the Yellow Witch. Just thank you everybody so much for checking me out and staying, and for everybody who rated into my channel. And just thank you so much, and I'll double check to make sure I followed everybody back. I can't say enough about how excited I am that everybody rated in and to pay it forward to somebody else. So thank you so much. That you, though, you know, if you stayed for a little bit, if you stayed for the whole while, it was great. And I'll try to watch your streams back in the future. Thank you so much. I'm going to hit the raid now button. So thank you so much.